But there we go. There you have it. So we have race number 1 ongoing. Of course, it's you can see, look, he started on P42 and he's 1 second behind. So that's nothing.
Yeah.
But it looks to be a close race though. I mean, 5 laps, only 4 seconds of a gap from P12 to P1. And yeah, Voyager falling a bit behind here, making another mistake after a very good start into the race. Darkbringer, Marius closing in, but you can see all the names. It's great to see that. And oh my god, what is Voyager doing? That's straightforward.
Good battle between Ktusu and Massa for P2. Ktusu with a mistake, unfortunately.
Patrosa also coming closer. Actually, good fight here between Patrosa and Moppel, but Moppel making that mistake. So a lot of mistakes are happening here. Unfortunate also Asterich almost touching the wall. Actually touches the wall. So Speedy coming in. A lot of mistakes are happening just when I swap to the players here. Patrosa now on P number 2. So Wosal and Patrosa first and second. Who would have thought? Yeah, so we see 5 players going for the pit stop. So lap 9, I would actually thought about that. So we see a lot of look.
They lap on 8. They pit on 8.
Yeah, okay, but some on 8, some on 9, and now some on 10. That's what I mean. So the first ones were on 8. You know, Astronaut was doing that. And that's incredible. So let's see how this works out. Because now, of course, Wosal and Patrosa will pit now. Dexter will also go into the pit lane now. Yes, Barbos, Danik B will also go for it. And there's Sensei, Claudio as well, Darkbringer.
Only Shorty would go for another lap. Marius looks like is
would I give up?
risking it.
What?
No, Marius. Oh, Muda.
What happened there to Muda? I hope that everything is fine.
Oh, Marius. Fast entrance to the pit entry. Joey was a bit more cautious and lose out first place to this. I think they are going to put like 100.
As Danik B goes for the next pit stop. Wosa and Massa already in the pit lane. You can see him in the distance there, and probably they will continue the race very soon. Yeah.
Marius having a good place for now. He's yet to pit a second time. So does Joey. But yeah, it's when we know that sometimes pitting last means that you are going to lose. Yeah, it could be a good strategy for Marius.
So Moppel has to pit at 24, 32, 40. Yes. Then we have Wosal who has to pit 2 more times.
It's still a close race, really close race.
Definitely a very close race between the players. I mean, 2 seconds between Patrosa and Wosal. Then there's Dexter on 3rd. Actually, grid fight with Massa right now. Lap 26 we are. They're lapping Kenny TM here. And Dexter right now has the upper hand. So maybe a good fight to follow. Who can just get themselves the best pace. We see still the fastest lap by Ktusu. I think that was lap 2. 54.5. So it's still on there as Massa is coming a bit closer to Dexter here. Good line of 400s behind his PB. And a little bit ahead of his Delta right now by the looks of it. But Dexter holding strong on that 3rd place. Good fight. As Wosal still leads, but Patrosa comes closer though. Actually quite close race. We're more than halfway through. And Wosal and Patrosa, or like Patrosa can't see Wosal. And Wosal could hear his car howling up in the back if there were to be a real race, you know. But maybe he's playing with Ghost on, but I don't think so.
We have a massive difference between Wosal and Patrosa is the tire usage. Patrosa is sitting on 30%. Wosal massive mistakes. As Patrosa will take the lead. That's the consequences of driving on the tire.
2 seconds between Wosal, Dexter and Patrosa, who has maybe made a mistake. I haven't captured that, but Patrosa now down.
No, I wasn't watching and just looking by the tires or the fuel, he hasn't pitted or whatsoever and lost 2 places to Wosal and Dexter.
That's 1.6 seconds between 1st and 3rd. We could not really expect something better for the first race to have. I hope that Dexter can actually win. I mean, I'm always for the underdog or for the person who's not always winning. So let's see how it goes. But Wosal right now extending his lead 1.5 seconds ahead. And look at that turn from Patrosa coming so much closer to Dexter here. Very nice turn combination, but Dexter also not slowing down. But Patrosa just with a way better apex there, granting themselves so much more speed. But also Wosal 1.7 seconds ahead. He's really pushing it, but a good fight for P2 right now.
Yeah, good fights. You were talking about different faces in the top 4. We have Barbos, who I think hasn't reached top 3, top 4 in Division 1 at least. So great race from him so far. It's on the same strategy than Dexter, Patrus, and Wosile.
Oh, that's a great ending though. Oh,
Wosile
actually...
wall banging. We don't really like this.
Yeah. Dexter, Barbos, and Massa. Well, I mean, 7 seconds between the top 5 is not too bad, actually. It's a quite tight gap.
Yeah.
So Barbos versus Massa right now. That's actually a very nice fight that we are looking onto right now. They're inside of each other. Barbos with the earlier release, Massa with more speed. Of course, the turn gets harder to control them. But also here, like, you can clip a lot of those things. This map looks so easy, but if you then make the drifts yourself, you then notice that you can clip everywhere. Those tight corners are also here, you know, this hairpin, and then you can just clip and maybe go into the pillars there. But look at that fight here, Massa versus Barbos, just eating Save Chris alive. But look at that, Massa almost clipping the checkpoint there. So Barbos back to P4, and we still have a 1.8 second gap between Wosile and Patrose. So it seems that there's not too much happening, but of course Wosile is coming closer into the danger zone. 1.5 seconds between the players going into the last lap of this race. Wosile 1.5 seconds ahead. It's his race to lose, but of course also Patrose should
the last lap.
Slow down. Let's follow Wosile, right?
I think Patrose can close down onto Wosile. Wosile is starting to struggling a bit with his car. Patrose just now hitting the below 30% mark. Wosile has lost on the past few laps. Has lost 1 second on between himself and Patrose. Now is below the second between those two, and we are near the end of the circuit.
Oh yeah,
we are running out of turns for Patrose, I fear. Two more turns between those two drivers, and Wosile looks to be leading comfortably here. This race is on the last finish straight, and Wosile will win race 1.
Okay, but it was quite close. I mean, 1 second between
Closer
them.
than I expected. Yes. Less than a second.
Look at that. Very good first race for Voyager here in Division 1. Very nice to see that. Then also Moppel getting an 8th position here, which is also very nice.